let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. But now let's have a surprise. Let's have a dream which isn't under control.
Dorian Gray is a bad man. Basil is not. Okay, so I've just finished The Picture of Dorian Gray. I think I'm gonna give it 4 stars because I really did enjoy it. There were some things that I was kind of just like meh about, but overall it was interesting, it was intriguing, and I really liked the ending. I thought that was good. So the live show is at 4 p.m. so I have 3 hours left. Can I finish Uprooted today? Who knows? But when I was logging this into Goodreads, it did make me remember that I had said I would go through and rate everything that I had read this week. Let me grab all of the books that I read. So first I read A Scandal in Bohemia, and it was very short. It's the one with Irene Adler, which we love her. Like, I really do. I think she's a really interesting character, especially in the show. In the book, or in the story, it's a little bit less like developed, but I don't know if they mention her in later stories. So I'm not sure if like she gets more development, because I know in the show she's like mentioned a few times after, but yeah. The stories are all from Watson's point of view, and obviously Watson doesn't know how Sherlock is feeling, but when you're watching the show you can see sort of his reactions, and you see that he is affected by Irene Adler. And the book is like, nah. Yeah, but reading that definitely made me want to read more of the stories, because they're very quick, they're very short, and like they're shorter even than the episodes. And I have the audiobook for like the whole collection of all of them, so it's not like too difficult to find what I want to read. So I didn't read this, did I? I don't know, because I enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting, and I liked seeing how it's different from the show, because this is the original, obviously. Honestly, it just feels a little underdeveloped. And I mean, it is such a short story, but I just felt like I didn't get a lot from it. I might mark it as 4 stars, but like clarify it as 3.75 or something. Just because, you know, like it was interesting, but it just, I felt like it could have been developed more. The story could have been, I felt like we found out what the problem was and the problem was solved like a page later. You know what I mean? Next, we have Get a Life, Chloe Brown by Talia Hibbert. This is a book that I'm gonna be with other people doing the live show with in a few hours. And it was a really fun read. It was, I think, was it my first time reading adult romance? I don't know. I mean, I've read a couple adult books that have romance, but I don't know if they're like specifically classified as adult romance, you know what I mean? There is an adult romance that I read once when I was younger, but that's because I didn't know it was. I'd gotten the book from like Barnes & Noble or something, or some store, and I was going traveling, and I think it was like The Vacationers by Emma Mills or something, and I was just like, oh, she has the same name as me. This is when I was like pretty young, actually. I think I might have been like maybe 12, probably more like 11, and I'm pretty sure she writes adult romances. And so there was stuff going on, and I was like, oh my god, what the heck am I reading? I grew up very unconventionally, I guess. I grew up watching Sex and the City with my mom. She covered my eyes for intimate parts, but I grew up watching rated R movies, so it's not like I learned things from that book, but it was just a shock because I was like, whoa, whoa. And I just still very vividly remember reading one scene and being like, because not only was it like just uncomfy, it was like, that is called adultery, sir. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm not that experienced with adult romance. That's where that story came from. So, yeah, Get a Life Chloe Brown was fun. It was lighthearted. It was interesting seeing things from her point of view, and there was some steamy moments, and yeah, I wasn't like totally uncomfortable, but when they started talking, I was like, don't talk. I also just like, I hate babe, like baby, just and then like baby's still like but not as bad as baby, but like when one of them would call another one that, I hate it so much. Just like say love of my life, I don't fucking know. I don't like that because it's weird, like she's not a baby. You best be hoping she's not a freaking baby. I think we're gonna go with around 4 stars because I did really enjoy it, and there was a lot, like I did laugh aloud a lot, and I thought it was really funny. It was really entertaining. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with that. Next, I read Someone's Story by B.A. Bellick, and I am so confused on how to rate this because it felt like a good book. Like it could be 4 or 5 stars for so many people. It just didn't mesh with me, which it did mesh, like, there was a lot of it that I really liked, and there was a lot of it that was entertaining and sometimes funny or sad, emotional, just relatable, all of the good things, but it just didn't attach to me super well. Like it didn't make its own place in my heart or in my mind or something like that. So I think in my head it's like 3.5 stars. So I will probably give it a 3-star on Goodreads, but then clarify that. Next, I read The Picture of Dorian Gray. 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I thought it was interesting. Yeah. It just slid off and landed in the trash. That was not my intention, I apologize. And for Uprooted, I have not finished reading it yet, so there's no rating. So far I am really enjoying it though. I think it's leaning its way towards like a 4-star book. It's really entertaining. I forgot to look up, I want to look up some of the meanings of the words, like if they have any meanings in Polish or a Slavic language. Polish is Slavic, right? Alexa, is Polish a Slavic language?
Yes, Polish is Slavic language.
Thanks. Yeah, so fun times. Also, from listening to the audiobook, I realized that I was saying the other girl's name wrong. I was saying Kasia, but it's Kasha. I'm gonna look back at my to-do list because there was some stuff I needed to do today and I want to figure out what that was because I don't really remember. And I'll figure out what I need to do, and then I will start reading Uprooted again. Okay, so the live show just ended and I had a lot of fun, and yeah, if you were there, thank you for showing up. It was really fun. It is currently 5:30 and I listened to more of Uprooted before the live show, but I didn't read along, and so I don't know exactly where I am. But according to the audiobook, I still have 13 hours left. So yeah, I've kind of decided that I'm probably not gonna finish it, because I'm sort of feeling motivated to read, but just I was feeling more motivated this morning, and I'm honestly just tired. I think I forced myself to read a little bit too much, and kind of planning on doing the same thing next week. So I think just forcing myself to read this, if I'm listening to it at double speed, I'm gonna finish it like maybe by 11:30. But overall, I do really like it so far. I think I'm probably going to put this on hold for the video reading that I'm gonna be doing next week. And I'll probably start it up again in the beginning of August so that I can read it. And I don't have any other plans for August. Like, I don't have a set in stone TBR. There are some books that I would like to read, but I try not to plan too much what I'm gonna read because I am most likely to deviate, so. But yeah, overall, I'm really enjoying it. I just would rather not be reading at the moment. But I will read it because I'm interested enough in it that I do want to finish it. I just have other stuff going on. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed watching today's video. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below something. I don't know. And I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.